as we last had our companions, they were able to finish up conversation with uh, the mysterious individual that can teleport into various locations. As they finally made their way back to Tordia and spoke with the Lord there, they were able to finally meet up with Seeker Alma Kelkas. As they invited her to their home, she prepared the ritual, the spell, in order to use the time diamond to take their consciousness into the bodies of other individuals in the plane of fire. As we join them now, they are preparing that ritual. All right. So I guess let's all join hands.
Okay.
Okay. And again, this is kind of a last 2 minutes from the last episode. Start thinking about everything in the location you want to go. Think about the heat. Think about the walls. Think about everything that you can imagine about that place. And when you're ready, tell me.
Start thinking about the heat and all. Everything she says. And I say, I am ready.
Bernie does too. As you finalize, the time diamond begins to kind of shake and start spinning into the air as it glows a little bit blue of a hue. And within a flash, Welby, who was trying to enter the room to speak with you, slows down to a stop, and within a moment, you guys are transported to the plane of fire. All right, I will start pulling you guys over. And as soon as you guys get in there, we can roll a d12.
I
Okay.
also rolled a 9. Great, now we're
Uh,
inhabiting the same body.
John Malkovich? John Malkovich, John Malkovich. All right, so then,
Roll again, I
hmm,
guess, or
yeah, I guess roll again.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
4.
7. Okay, and then Engel, what did you roll?
What a 4.
4. Okay. Let's... Okay, so you now have your fire or your magma method, and let's find 4. Okay, and then can someone roll for burn?
I'll roll.
All right.
Eight.
8. Okay. Okay, let's find 8. I was hoping one of you guys would get 11.
Nothing? Oh. Which one's number 11? Oh, was that the big guy?
Yeah. Big old beefy.
Beefy guy.
All right. Oh, okay. I'll have to give that away. All right. Let's see. Eight. right, and then since Engel, you rolled twice. Actually, you know what? I'll roll. I was gonna say lock, but I'll roll for Alma. Oh, I was. It was like right on 11. All right. And with that, you guys come to consciousness, kind of all around the room. Okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for yours, what languages do you speak? Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. What's the first thing you guys want to do? Okay. So as you are looking around, you do see, so lock through your eyes, you do see Angle kind of standing about 20 or 25 feet away from Alma, and just like normal. Like, there is Angle in his normal clothes and his normal everything. Same thing with Alma. As you do kind of look around, you do see Bernie behind you. Again, standing in his normal attire. Or sorry, no, not normal attire. The attire that the people that they've taken over. But so you see like Bernie wearing like the armor, the helmet, the shield, everything. As they look around, they see. Yes. I don't. Yeah, you're just wearing the loincloth, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's what I'm gonna learn too. Wait, hey,
Yep.
I'm fully naked then, huh?
Wait, let me see.
I'm just
Oh
naked.
yeah, you're just the skin or you're just the bones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, they just see you. All of your bits and pieces there. Oh boy. Yeah. So there you go. I don't know if you want to cover up or yeah. But as you do look around, you see uh it looks as though this large guard is blocking the exit or the main exit um, back out of this prison. And it looks as though like he's at attention the entire time, scanning the room for everything, scanning the room for anything that seems out of place, abnormal, so on and so on. So do that with that what you will. And at the same time, let's see, where are you? Behind, kind of behind, uh, Locke and Bernie on their side, you do hear these screams of one particular prisoner, as it seems as though he's getting the business. Um, but yeah. They're walking around. The Mephits seem to be standing at attention, so the other Mephit is kind of perched right there, kind of scanning around the room a little bit. You do see that it just got back from I guess, flying. So it looked like it was landing as soon as you gained consciousness. It looked like it was landing. The other guards, they're either going into the cells or coming out of the cells or standing at their posts. So it appears as though the skeletons are kind of moving around. The guards seem to be tending to the prisoners. The Mephit across from you seemed to have just landed, and the hulking guy, that Goliath, seems to just be like scanning everything. Yeah. Yeah, let me give you
Do I
a.
feel do I feel like the pull of whoever created the skeleton or anything like that, or is it just like its own entity?
So as you should say that, you have no. Why is it not? Okay, your flight isn't it. You have no directive at this moment. So it seems as though you have an inclination to patrol, but you are, at least for the moment, in control of yourself.
Okay, okay. So basically, I am a summoned creature per se,
Correct.
or yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I figured as much. Okay, that's cool.
And then
So
this one
I'll
is
just continue
walking
walking around.
as you made your way across this area, the screams seem to have been the loudest. As you do peer down that area, it seems nothing is out of the ordinary.
Do I see anything down this hallway over here?
Let me
Over
try and
here.
find you. Ah, yes. Okay, so you do see in not that cell, but the cell next to it, this one right here, there
Yeah.
is a creature that is seemingly lying limp on the ground.
Okay. Is that do I recognize it?
Uh,
Like, is this someone that we've met before when we were inside there last time or not?
no.
Okay.
This is a similar creature to something that you did encounter last time, but it is not the same creature that you encountered last time.
Okay.
But this creature, imagine sitting on your butt, your legs extended forward in front of you, but they're bow-legged, and his back and head are slumped over to the front. You do see that he is still breathing, but it looks like he's covered in what would be their form of blood. There are a few, yes. Yeah, there are about five, I would say. Five or six. That would be something that you would have to remember. That would. You could do a history check if you want. I'll allow that one. I mean that's already pretty good. Yeah. I was just gonna say. Well, your instincts seem to. Your method's instincts seem to recognize those as escapes and entries for methods. The other method starts taking flight as well. seems to fly directly to this point. And then look around.
The door over here that I was just at is locked, I think, right? Over there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's locked. Okay, I figured. Oh, wait, no, not that.
Oh, wait, the door that you said you just looked in through? This one?
No. The door right here.
Oh, that one? Did you try it?
I walked up to it. I was going to, but I
Okay.
figured it was locked. Or is it not locked?
You'd have to try it.
Okay, I'll go over and try to walk through.
As you walk over to the door and press on it, one of the guards kind of turns and starts walking towards you. And it kind of does a couple grunts at you, which you seem to understand. It tells you to get back on patrol.
And I kind of robotically just,
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Myself or as a skeleton?
As a skeleton.
Okay. You said we were gonna use the knight, right?
No, skeleton would just be the skeleton, just straight up skeleton. The knight would have been the guards.
Oh.
So let me just grab your regular.
Skeleton box in 1 second.
So the skeleton. Their con is actually +2.
Okay. $17, 18,
Wow.
19.
So you actually have the choice of turning around or not.
Okay, no, I'll turn around. Like I said, I don't
Gotcha.
want to break the character yet. No,
Where is here? Oh, I see you. Okay. Let me scooch over there. As you go over there, you see an empty room. Do you go inside? Do you do anything? Looking at you? No. You... Okay. As you do go in, you see the rotted corpses of a lot of dead prisoners. And they're just like seemingly piled on top of each other.
Are there any dead prisoners near me that have pants?
In the heap of people, yeah.
Okay. No one's like
The
looking
guard
at.
the guard looks over at you, Engel, and says the same command. Oh, that's Bernie. Oh, never mind. Oh, Bernie doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks around. Never mind, never mind. Oh, that's Bernie.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go ahead and walk right on in.
Sure.
See if I can grab some pants off somebody and put them
Yeah.
on.
They're ratted. They're like full of blood. They reek because it's been a pile of corpses. But yeah, you found some rattied pants.
That's fine. I don't
Okay.
care. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm good. I'm good.
Bernie turns to you and Locke and says, "What's the plan?" And then kind of tries to like turn back and look like he's guarding something.
So I walk next to him, like I'm scanning around, be like, I'm gonna try to go further in, and see if I can, see who, see, if we can find, if I can find anything. So I'm gonna go further in. I kind of like nudge my head in this direction.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. What should I do?
See if you can try to follow along with us. If you can, if you can't, then act natural. Try to get as much information as you can. As I say that as I walk away.
Yeah.
I gotta continue.
It seems like the Goliath is now kind of taking notice and begins walking back. Okay. Who wants to go first? The guard kind of starts walking towards you and says another command to turn around. Go ahead and make a con save +2. Yeah, you're compelled. You don't have to keep going, just you had to turn around. That's the only thing. So you could choose to chill out for a second, and after like 10 seconds, your willpower comes back.
Funny enough, he's like, "Hey, get back here!" Instead of, "Hey, why are you in those pants?"
No, that's actually surprisingly not an issue.
Huh.
Okay. I would say the closest one is right here. Okay. As you as you raise up into the air, you start flying all the way up, and you do feel the eyes of that Goliath on you, but he kind of returns back to looking and scanning the room itself. As you go up there, it seems as though as soon as you reach the top, there is a ceiling to it, at least for this particular hole. But you see the ceiling kind of branches up into 2 or 3 different tunnels. So one goes to the left, one kind of like goes back down a little bit, but then goes off to the right, and then one kind of goes behind you. So it's like an inner working tunnel system. Just different directions. Yeah, just different directions. Okay. Okay. I will guide you. And then it splits again to the left and the right. And then it splits again to the left and the right. Okay. Each time it splits, you do notice that there is a hole going right back down to where you were. And it splits again. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Any intersection you can just kind of dip down, and it's all just like this like not it's not even really a maze. It's just like pick a direction, kind of fly, and kind of zigzag your way to wherever you want to go. Okay. The tunnel seems to be moving along. Let's see. Like, here's the edge of the tunnel this way, and then on this side, kind of goes this way. But it looks as though it's leading to another area. Okay. So hole here, then another hole here, and then you end up at the entrance to the next section. Let me just kind of reveal that. And there we go. All right, and then we'll go back to Angle. Angle, what do you want to do?
I'm going to walk inside of here again, seeing as how they're completely okay with me walking in here.
Yes. Yeah. In the
So
main area.
examine this guy right here, make sure,
Okay, so as you do examine the individual, it looks like he's like some sort of lizard-looking creature. It looks as though he has some lacerations across his left shoulder going down to his like pec muscle, and they look super deep. And as you approach, like there is life to him. He kind of like looks up at you and sees you're some creature, and then just kind of like his shoulders kind of slump down again, and he just drops his head. Oh no!
wait, what? What? Everything okay? Livy? Just pause it. Yeah, lock pause it. Something, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Ingo, you are now outside of the room. What happened from when I said, "Oh
Oh,
no"?
I said, yeah, I said, no, I said, I was just checking on him. I was just looking at him.
Gotcha.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to break the spell yet of us being, not us, or not
Perfect.
whoever we're supposed to be.
Yeah. All right. So you see that there is life to that lizard-like creature, and he is able to acknowledge your presence as you did walk up to him. But it seems as though he's just not in a good place. All right, let's go back over to. All right, Locke. You just peered down, and you would be like right about here. And you see this wide open expanse. Straight ahead of you, there is a waterfall of lava, and it looks as though the space in the middle of this room is cleared. Uh, and on the outsides, it looks like flames coming up from like I guess small geysers, small pockets of gas being lit on fire. There's no one there. Yes, correct. Okay. As you look around, when you get about 40 feet uh, from this lava like waterfall, there is not a single exit hole or entry hole in the ceiling. It seems as though it actually has been like smoothed. It's not jagged. It's not anything. There does seem to be ground that does go to the lava itself. Yes. Okay. As you walk through, you feel this kind of like bump in your head, as it appears as though there's something stopping you from going through. Yeah, yeah. As you feel around, you do feel this crease along your right hand, and you use your left hand in the same motion, and you feel another crease going perfectly vertical. As you kind of feel around, you do feel what appears to be some sort of like knob or handle. Does not open. It feels like it's not budging. You also do feel the weight of all the lava just slamming down on you. Yeah, yeah. That was very interesting. All right. Yeah, that was you might have been back in Tordia. That was that was a nice little risk. All right. So as you do feel around and you do feel the weight of like, lava itself is heavy and it's just pouring down on top of you. It's even hard for you to stand, especially being such a small creature. So could be the door's locked, could be the door is being pressed against from the lava. All right, let's go back to Angle, who just exited the um, the cell.
Yep. Still walking around. Am I able to tell what he is?
You could do hmm, you could do a history check to see if your character would
History
know.
check is a is an int, right?
I'm sorry.
History check is an
Intel.
int.
Yeah. Intel. Yeah. 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 Sorry. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna take a -2 to that. So cool.
Oh no.
Well,
You do know from trying to access its memories. Again, this creature doesn't even have a brain, so it's hard to tell. But you do know he's in control of this room. He's the judge, jury, and executioner. But as far as what he is, it's unknown. You do see one of the mephits flying over and lowering itself
Oh, I see.
to.
It's a method. Okay. It's not
The
block.
flying thing is a mephit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do see it's kind of like whispering to the Goliath, and the Goliath is taking note, and now it's looking around.
Okay. That's not locked. That's yeah.
Yeah. The Goliath says something in this kind of loud, booming voice, and the mephit immediately takes flight and goes into the tunnels, disappearing. All right, Lock or Engel, what do you want to do?
He's going after lock to Bernie.
Where did he? Bernie kind of responds. Where did he go?
He just flew upwards, I think.
Oh, okay. It seems as though this guy's watching all of us. So,
Dude.
I don't know what to do.
Keep on acting natural. Like I said, if he hopefully nothing happens to lock, I'm going to go into this back room over here and I nod in this direction.
Yeah.
That direction. And then I said, yeah, and I'm gonna try again to go back out.
I mean, if we're gonna get out of this room, do we disappear or do we fight that thing?
If we fight that thing, we'll have to fight everything else in the room.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, and alright, you will be more formidable than me. I'm just a skeleton, so.
Yeah, but you can play dead easily. They can overlook you.
Apparently not, actually. I already tried leaving the room and they told me to get back here. So, I mean, there's definitely something. They don't want us to go in that direction.
Oh no, I mean like you don't have to breathe. And just now, it's kind of like you're just. I don't know if you know who you are, but you're just a skeleton.
Oh, that would explain why I was naked.
Yeah, because the only other ones that are naked are the skeletons, and I mean, we're all wearing. I mean, except for Locke and his tiny little butt, but yeah. And he kind of like looks at the shield. And he's like, yeah, that's definitely like the skeleton shield.
Try to get past it. Hopefully Locke's okay. Just keep it acting natural, and then I'll signal you if we need to do anything.
Well, I don't want to act too natural because I know what these guys did to me. So I guess I'll go in
within
there.
reason. Within reason. You know.
I mean, I think I should go in there and at least pretend to do something bad because these guys were unpleasant to say the least. And you see as
oh yeah,
yeah.
Go ahead.
You see as Bernie is talking, he's kind of like his eyes are darting around, his breathing is a little bit quicker and shallow, and he doesn't seem like he's doing okay. I just I guess I just have to fit the role. So
yeah, just like I said, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just stand guard like the other guys, and just it's okay. You don't need to go do anything to anyone. They're not doing it. So just keep on breathing. You'll be okay.
Okay, all right. I'll just go stand over here then.
Yeah.
And you see his breath is beginning like shallower and shallower.
All right, get out of here then.
With that, let's go back over to little Mephit Locke. You can't hear. Yeah, you can't hear a single thing. You're far enough away, and that lava is like not loud, but it's enough to drown out a good amount of voices. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and make an investigation. 6 plus. Oh boy. So as you do look at the wall, um, for your sensibilities, it seems as though you can't process the information properly. It seems like it's just a wall. It doesn't really seem out of place for you. It's not really in your purview as a Mephit guard. And it doesn't really seem like it bothers you that you don't get it. Yeah. And and just so you know, as you did step out of the lava, there are small little Mephit lava prints up to here. Like teeny tiny little lava prints that go right to here. Yeah. By this time, the lava that was like on your shoulders has like dried out and like flaked off. So you yourself are clean. Sure. You start hearing flapping sounds, but you can't see anything in particular. Okay. It goes left, a little bit this way. It goes left again. It goes right, and then it turns and sees you. And it just like hits you, uh, kind of gets closer and kind of like smells and looks at you and tries to figure out what happened to you. And it says in your language, "What are you doing?" It looks at you again. Why are you talking like that? He kind of looks at you a little bit odd. Hmm. Why are you here? Why are you sleeping? He kind of looks at you odd. Go ahead and make a deception. See, it's odd that any of us would sleep at this hour. I guess if you must be tired, I guess that would mean you would sleep, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Just get back to the main room. It flies like in different directions, and it pretty much you see there's like some sort of pattern to how they go through the tunnels. And it flies over, and it speaks to the Goliath. The Goliath takes a couple steps, looking over, and just now stands there, staring directly at you as the other Mephit flies around. Okay. All right, let's go back to Angle. Angle, you're about to enter the room, and then you see two Mephits fly out of um, the holes in the ceiling.
I see one of them is Locke, right?
Yes, you see Locke flapping his wings.
Do I
and,
see Big Locke in the thing, or do I see like a tiny version of Locke?
a tiny version of Locke.
Okay, it's not like a human size
No. No.
Locke, and then he just has little tiny wings on his back and a tiny
Nope.
little. Okay.
Yeah, you see
Quick shot.
the Mephit-sized version of Locke.
Okay. And I kind of like okay. Well, he's gone. And I'm gonna walk over here. Freaking here. And what do I see?
You see directly in front of you there is a guard that is standing right here. And this, if your memory serves you, is where you did break Bernie out of the prison cell. From your angle, all you do see is a closed prison door and bars.
I guess I'll walk up to it, and I guess I'll try to open it.
It actually opens.
And then I'll just walk inside, like.
As you walk up, the guard looks at you. Were you sent here for something?
Can I talk?
What's that?
Can I talk? Or do I just make bone noises?
I'll say go and make a history check, because this is something your character might know, or at least experienced.
17.
Okay, yeah. From every time that Locke would direct his skeletons, you never heard the skeletons talking back.
Look at him and make bone chattering noises with my teeth.
And he kind of
No,
just
yeah, you seen like those cartoons where like the skeletons like clap their mouths together really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I just
Patterns,
want to, you
know. All right. And he kind of just like steps to the side, very like confused. I guess if you were told to do something.
So I will go to look in. I guess, can I see inside the cell?
Yeah, you can see inside. You do see an individual standing in there, and yeah, it looks like just like a normal human being.
Are they hurt, or are they just kind of sitting in there?
You do see that there is blood coming from their mouth. Maybe they were, you know, punched up a little bit or something. But other than that, surprisingly, nothing's wrong with them.
Just sitting there casually.
What's that?
He's just sitting there casually, just sitting there.
As you entered and the guard moved, he stood up from where he was sitting. So he was sitting. He was on the floor right here with his back against the wall. But as you did walk in, he stood up, walked forward a little bit, and approaches. All right, all right. So, fun's over. It's time to open the gate. Time to open the door. Are you here to open my door, or what's going on?
I looked at him and I make that same bone shattering noise.
God, that is creepy. Oh man.
And
And
then
he
I just
kind of like
yeah.
leans his body to the right, kind of looking past you at the guard. Okay, so he's here to open the gate. So let's get the key already. Come on. Anytime now, you oaf. Get the key. I could see it on your belt. All right, this is not funny anymore. Look, you bag of bones. What are you doing?
The same,
Go.
same
Open the
bone shattering
gate.
noise again.
Oh my god, that is so creepy. Let me get out of
And
here,
I'm just
please.
gonna
I'm not
walk
supposed
out.
to be here.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Would you? Where did he go? Look. Wait, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Right here.
As
I'm close
you're
enough. Yeah, I'm close enough. Yeah, I'm right
as
here.
you're right there, yeah.
Yeah,
As you're
yeah.
right there walking away, you do hear him say to the guard, "You guys promised to keep up your end of the bargain. Why am I still here?" And the guard goes to the uh, bars and slams his shield against it. And the guy, you hear him kind of like fall to the ground. And he closes the gate. And then you hear a lock activate behind you.
That's the door that they're in, right?
The door he just slammed shut, yes.
Yeah, that
You
one, yeah.
hear it locked.
Okay. Okay. I will walk through here. Walk back over to Bernie. Walk over this way and pretend like I'm looking inside here. And I'll say to Bernie, hey, it looks like there's somebody in your cell that um that they brought inside there, but it sounds like he made a deal with them and they're going back on the deal. If you can try going in there and try to get some information out of them, but it's only if you feel comfortable to do, do that.
As he hears that, what you're saying, he kind of puts his hands on his hips and kind of like looks up to think. And then he feels like something on his left side of the hip. And he looks down and it's one of the keys. Okay. All
You
right.
see it going in there for a shift change.
He starts just walking forward, and like, as soon as he feels that key, you see his face turn like white. You see he's like doesn't even hear you anymore. He just like starts walking forward.
I tell him I'll follow along with you, just to pretend like I'm It's okay. I got you.
With that, let's go to Locke. Or yeah, Locke. There you go. You did hear as you flew up. I guess I'll go with you. and Engel and Bernie are now walking toward. Alma Alma is still kind of like on the other side, trying to look like she's a guard. Yes. Yep.
Is that Alma?
Yes, it was.
Oh, funny.
Alma's been here before.
So she knows not to go in that door then.
Yes, she does.
Mm.
You forget, Alma did go forward in time when you guys told her you needed help with the something here. She said, "I'll go. I'll help you guys." She's been here a few times actually. He goes to open the door, and he opens it in the opposite direction that the door should go. And you see him kind of like just frozen there. His hands like near his hips, but not on his hips. And he just kind of stares at the guard ahead of him. And then from behind, you can see his breath get like very deep, very short. And you see he's like, for the moment, he's reaching on his right hip, and he's about to like draw his sword.
It's okay. Just
What's that?
no, I kind of like standing right, stay close. I'm like, hey, it's okay, relax, it's okay, you're good, you're good. Just say you're gonna go in for shift change, and that's it.
You see him kind of like his hands like slightly trembling, reaching for his key. Undoes the latch, and you see his hands trembling as he goes to put it into the lock. And he stops again. He puts the key back on his belt, and then opens the door the proper way. The guard ahead of him kind of grunts, and you see Bernie take a step very slowly, and take another step, and he's reaching for his sword. He takes another step. He starts pulling his sword out. He takes his clip, or he takes the key off his clip, and just kind of pulls his arm backward, key in hand. Engel, do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm like,
He takes the key off his clip and then extends his arm backward toward you.
oh, I see. Sorry, I thought he's extended for. I'm sorry. Yeah, I grabbed the key. And then I just say to him, I say you're going in for shift change.
He kind of like cocks his head to the right, looking at you.
Right here.
No, I'm saying he cocks his head to the right, looking back at you,
Oh,
and just says the word "lock it."
oh, okay. So I go to lock this door right here behind us.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on, wait. I gotta.
Ooh, it's hard to click. There we go.
Yeah, it's tight. It's really tight in there.
Yeah.
Very small.
He takes
All right, locked it.
A step to the side. And then the guard kind of looks at both of you. Takes one step half forward, and then Bernie just brings his sword straight down on this guy. Why is...
Do initiative, or are we gonna do the surprise round?
Surprise round first, initiative second.
Gotcha.
Bernie's up. He immediately takes a step behind the guy to get flanking. So this is one of the d20s. +15. That's enough to hit. And then... Strength +3, that's an 18. And then he does... Okay. I'm gonna do... The veteran makes 2 longsword attacks. If it has a short sword drawn, it can also make a short sword attack. So he does... I'm just gonna do 2. +3, the second one doesn't hit. But, 1d8 +3. He gets him for 6 damage. Okay. You are free to attack as you please.
I can attack him too. Okay.
Yep.
I'll do just a short sword attack.
Yeah, he was definitely not expecting.
Jeez. Well, I hope he likes that that sweet gust of wind I gave him as I sort of flies right past him. Misses.
As soon as the prisoner sees what's going on, he leaps forward and tries to grapple this dude.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, skeletons understand common plus one other language but can't speak.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. Love it.
Okay, so let's do strength versus strength. Wow, okay, he's now grappled. Okay, so now let's do initiative. Okay, so you're going to be first. I'm going to do the prisoner next. And then this is the guard. Okay. So it's going to go you first, then the guard, then prisoner, then me. Okay. You're up.
Wind. Right at him.
Okay. All right. Oh, you have advantage from flanking, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would be 17.
That just hits.
Nice.
One plus.
4 damage.
Nice. All right, let's do -4. Okay, next one is going to be the prison guard. He is going to try and attack me as... was the guy who attacked him first. He is only able. I'm rolling 2d20s. I don't know why. He's only able to use his short sword because he is being grappled. So the first d20. 14. That's enough for a hit. That's an 8. No, 6. Sorry. Okay. 3 plus 3, 6 minus me. Okay. There we go. The prisoner is now going to try to do another grapple, which will immobilize his arms. First is his, second is the guard itself. Unsuccessful. Alright. Going to Bernie, who is doing 2 attacks, long swords. That is... Yep, okay. So that's going to be 2 attacks plus the 8 plus the 6. Okay, so 4 plus a whole 8 is 12, plus a 6 is 18 damage. Okay. Angle. Actually, before you start your turn, you do hear... Locke, you do hear the sounds of struggles coming from the door itself, or the kind of where Engel and Bernie went. You do hear struggles. Just you at this moment. This method actually isn't there anymore. This method's over here. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Engel. Nice!
The max damage would be 9, because it's 1d6 plus 3, plus another d6.
Well, it's the d6 is the straight d6 plus the 3. So that would be 2 plus the 6 plus the 3. Because it's a whole new roll. Yeah. So that would be 2, 8. That's 11 damage.
Yep.
Nice. Oof, that was good. Alright. Prison guard's turn. He is going to still try and attack me. Again, he just has his short sword. Not enough. He's going to try doing, again, to immobilize his arms. First is him, second is guard. Okay, successful. He can now no longer attack. One successful attack, one fail. That's 6 damage off him. He could possibly have 1 or 2 more attacks to withstand. Alright, let's see angle. Whoa! Wow.
Weed.
I don't think he's gonna last. This is it.
Let's see.
4 plus 8, 12 plus 3, 15. Yeah, he's down. Nice. All right. As you lay the killing blow, the guard itself kind of just like slumps as the prisoner is holding him down, and the prisoner kind of like looks at the both of you, smiles for a second, and it's like, "Let's go." Okay, so yeah, helped you guys. Whatever. Oh, that was cool. I helped you guys, so now open up, right?
I
Because
look to Bernie and I say, ask him what deal he made, because he said something about making a deal, and apparently it got him in here, and it was something for him that he made a deal with these guys with, and they went back on it.
he looks at this individual and starts speaking. And to you, it sounds perfectly normal. To you, he's sitting there questioning the guy. All right, well, I heard that you were making a deal with us. What was this deal? The guy looks over at the both of you. Uh, uh, do you guys gonna open the gate or what's going on? Look, answer the question first. Something about a deal. So hey, I helped you guys out, right? So I don't I don't get it. Are you gonna open the gate or what's going on? You're just staring at me.
And the Bernie, just keep on asking him, because again, he did something apparently. He did something to get inside here for them, or so they did something for him, and he was supposed to get something out of it. And they, like I said, they betrayed him. So I don't know what it was, but it if he made a deal with the Fire Realm people, then that means he did something really dumb.
The Bernie starts raising his voice enough to intimidate the guy, but not enough to
Draw
gain
attention.
draw attention. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
gain
yeah.
any attention. And the guy just kind of like looks at both of you, like really confused. So stand back from the door. I don't know what you're saying. I don't get it. Just are you gonna open the gate or not? Just get the key from the skeleton thing, the bag of bones. Come on, let's go. And he just like steps forward and like grabs the bars and kind of shakes them from the door. Look, I
Ask
helped you
Bernie.
out.
Ask Bernie. Are you speaking? Are you able to speak? Are you able to speak in common, or are you not speaking in common?
I mean, I'm I'm talking to you now in common.
I don't think we're talking in common. I think we're talking in our version of common because we were together. I don't know what your guy speaks.
And the guy kind of like looks at you. And again, it just looks like you're doing the chattering teeth thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so creepy when you do that. Can't you tell that skeleton thing to stop? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Open the gate! Oh my god. I'm never gonna get out of this place.
I look to the guy that's talking, and then I look back to Bernie and I say, try to recall in your guy's mind, or in his mind, to see if you can talk, if you are able to speak in common language, because I don't think me and you are talking in their language. We're talking in a different language.
I mean, I know there was one of the guards, or a couple of the guards, really. They spoke common because they were the ones that had to handle me.
I look down
Uh,
at the guy right here. I look down at the guy that we just killed. Was he one of them?
yes.
Well, that's
But
great.
there were more, though. There were a few of them, I know that.
Okay.
Well, you see Bernie kind of like move to the side and kind of like grab his feet and like drag him away from the gate.
Yeah. I'll go to him. I'll say, maybe I'll ask Alma, see if she can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I
be right
guess
back.
I'll just take this guy's position then.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then I go ahead and I go to leave.
Just leave the key with me. I don't think skeletons should have keys.
I hand the key back to Bernie.
He puts it on his belt.
I look at Bernie. By the way, I love doing this. I look to the human and I do the chattering teeth thing again.
You just seem kind of just like look at you, just like really just unhinged.
Yeah.
Are you? I don't. Are you talking? I don't know. I've never seen a skeleton do that before.
And I just walk away. And I close the gate behind me.
Got it. I'll close it. Thanks. The door should close. There we go. Got it. Just then, Locke. Let's code over to Locke. You see Bernie with his tattered shorts exiting the room.
Oh, me, not Bernie, me.
Or sorry, Engel. Sorry. You see Engel walking out of the room. Yeah. Now there is no more struggle coming from that corridor. Okay. You see Bernie standing guard on the other side of this gate. Yes. At least it'll be okay. I hope. And yeah, torture was kind of normal, so I don't. Yeah. He does open the door for you. He just kind of like presses, and it's just like swings open. There's there's a problem now. He takes a couple steps back. So we shouldn't let anyone in here. Well, as long as no one else comes in here, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I guess I'm taking his post. At this point, you at this point, uh, you do feel the ground rumbling. Barney quickly closes the gate behind you. Okay. Let's go back to Engel.
See, walking.
I'm sorry?
I'm walking this way over towards
Gotcha.
Alma. Yeah.
Gotcha. The skeleton would be on the other side of here.
Yeah. To Alma. I ask her, hey, can your the body that you're inhabiting, can they speak common or no?
And you kind of like see her eyes like kind of flicker for a second. I think so. Yes.
Okay. I need you to help us out. There's a guy in the cell I just came out of who said he did something to get here, or he they made a deal or something like that. We're trying to figure out what deal he made to
Okay.
get me here. But Bernie, the person that Bernie's inhabiting, cannot talk common.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Uh. How do I get over there? Oh
I'll just walk with you, and it looks like we're just doing a shift change.
no. The only thing is, I know these guys wouldn't leave their post. So I don't know how to get over there. Let me let me talk to the other guard right behind you and see. Uh, yeah.
Talk about
Let me
this one
see.
right here. This one.
Yeah. You see her start making her way over.
Okay.
She's jumping really fast. Okay. You see her kind of grunt a couple things. To her, she's speaking common, but she grunts a couple commands, um, and the other one kind of like nods, and then kind of like looks a little bit pissed, but he agrees, and he goes over to take hopping really fast. There we go. And you see him standing guard. And she kind of like walks back over to you.
I'm walking over to her.
So, the reason no guard can leave that door is that's one of the ways to get back to the palace. And yeah. So, that door is like really important.
I look to him and I say, "Wait, that's where you don't want me to go, pretty much, right? What you were saying? Why don't
And
I shouldn't go there?
she kind of like looks you up and down, not with who you are right now.
Gotcha. That's fair. And then I kind of walk this way, looking around, like I'm like actively looking. Then is that the palace? Is that where the pickaxe is at?
From what I gather, I would imagine it's probably being held there. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah. I did kind of use the time diamond to help you guys out, but that's when you guys go back to. Yeah, it's complicated, but you'll know me when you see me. Um, but yeah, so that is one way to get to the palace, but there is the kind of main route, which pretty much it's like a straight shot.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's get back over here and help out Bernie.
Okay.
Walk this way. Also, as I'm walking, am I seeing the big guy? Is he looking at me or us?
As he returned to his post, yes, he started looking over.
Okay. I'll just go in there and I'll say, "Hey, guys, it's us." And then I'll say, "I'm probably gonna stand out here and watch, keep guard with well, in here in this room while I think Locke is still watching over us from the top, right? As a method.
Yeah.
That's it. I saw him walking. I saw him. Okay, cool. Okay.
Little tiny lock. Okay. She goes inside, and you can hear some of the conversation. Um, but she starts questioning him. I know we're just guards, and I know we have to be the bad guys here, but we heard there's a deal that put you in here. And she kind of like, as she walks in, she does notice the guard lying on the ground, and she kind of gives Bernie a look. She said, that guard on the ground, he didn't see eye to eye with what we have planned. We know enough of what you've done to want to break you out of here, but we need the rest of the story to convince us. Yeah, anything. Just get me the hell out of here. Look, I told, I guess, your boss that, I wouldn't be too against helping them out as opposed to destroying my lands. But, yeah, this is ridiculous. I made a deal to be protected, and I get sent some portal thing, and now I'm here. And look, I gave them the codes, all right, but that wasn't to bother me. That was to go somewhere else and bother other people. Look, you guys, you know, as you just said, you want to help me out, so help me out. What do you want in return? We just, I guess, want to know what codes you gave. Look, something. Yeah, it was some weird looking kind of symbol, and fives and six and threes and four. I found a couple pages of these scribbled notes and portal this, and I know, you know, my family is most important. Being safe, having them not come through the portal, because I've heard the legends and the stories. They should go somewhere else. Keep our plane of existence free from these, sorry to say, terrors. I know they're your people, but if they could go somewhere else and do something else besides come to our farm, I think maybe that's not a bad idea. And yeah, okay, so there's someone else's problem now. Who cares? But I don't know. I guess I shouldn't have overlooked the ability for them to backstab. But now I'm here, and I want to get out. So you got a key and you got a key, so let's make this happen, huh? Come on.
I kind of. Can they hear me from outside? They should be able to, right?
You can hear them.
Oh, they can't hear me. Okay.
I mean, if you
Um.
turn around and say something, but if you're just standing there, then yeah. But if
No,
you
I was
said
gonna say
something, you
if
can
I
hear.
was if I were to talk into the door, they can hear me, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So yeah, I'll turn around and talk to him. And I'll say, hey, ask him who his family is and where their farm is.
And the guy kind of like tries to look at you, but the bars are too close together. He can't see you. Is that skeleton thing? Look, if you're gonna break me out of here, keep me away from that creepy thing. Just the chattering is just so unnerving. All right. So you said there's a portal, right? Yes, yeah. And I don't want anything to do with that thing. Where is this portal? It's in the woods next to Alrine. And yeah, it's just, I guess, hidden enough or not hidden well enough. But my family and I, it's a little bit too close to our farms. And out come this creature and gave me a choice. gave my family a choice. And who knows if we'll ever be able to farm on that land again from what the destruction they did. I want to go back to see my family. I want to live like a normal townsperson, a normal farmer. Just please open the gate. Please. Please.
Uh, just a side note. Alrine spelled Alrine, right? Or Alrind with a D.
Arlyne. It's on Yatal. If you have the map. I believe I'm spelling it correctly. Arlyne.
Okay.
Well, before we can open this gate, again, there are others that I don't think you'd get very far. So we'll have to talk amongst ourselves and figure out a plan. So, and she kind of like, with her sword or shield or whatever, she kind of taps on the bars. So just, I guess, sit tight. We'll talk with you in a second. And she goes to open the door. We got to get Locke in here.
Go get him. Hey, Locke, come in here.
No worries. With that, let's actually cut the session. It's now a little bit past the time, but
Okay.
we can pick up from here.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay. And I know for us, we're gonna go ahead and discuss what we just talked about. All right. All right, dude.
Bye, YouTube.